Malik Scott with a powerful statement about Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. He states that he will fight again, and this is what he said. He said that fighting is in Deontay Wilder's heart. He'll fight again. Okay. Let me counterpunch. He'll fight again. I think he needs the money. Malik Scott, he's always been good at talking Wilder up. You know, you can't take that away from Malik Scott. He is a talkable, sociable, promotable trainer, you know, like Abel Sanchez, like Freddie Roach, you know. I think he's good at upping and big upping his fighter, right? Deontay Wilder. But the only problem is with this statement, he said, fighting is in Deontay Wilder's heart. He'll fight again. That doesn't really sound convincing to me. It doesn't sound like he's in a winnable situation. He'll just fight again. That doesn't really tell us much. That's just saying he'll fight again. You know, I don't like the lack of confidence based on the fact of how good Malik Scott talks up Deontay Wilder. He promotes him like he's his damn promoter. Right. So him just saying, oh, you know, fighting is in Deontay's DNA. He'll fight again. OK, what about he'll win again? What about he'll be champion again? What about he'll be on the top again? We didn't hear any of those things. You know, it's almost like a politician statement said from someone that really didn't have a lot to say about the subject. Right. So I don't really have a lot of faith in that. Will he fight again? I think he will. But, you know, all the other things that normally Malik Scott says, like, hey, he'll be on top again. He'll be the WBC, the IBF, the WBO, the WBA, the IBO, something, the Ring Magazine. He'll be something on top. We didn't hear any of that. And that, I think, is a red flag. I think that's a problem. I think Malik Scott just saying that he'll fight again, just to say the least, but not the most, because we're used to hearing the most from Malik Scott. So, I mean, it's good news, but it's not really encouraging news. You know, just because a fighter fights doesn't mean, you know, he is going to be successful with a win. Deontay Wilder needs a win. He needs to come back. You know, I miss that crying guy that knocked out Helenius, right? We need that guy back. Actually, we need the guy, you know, before that. That's who I miss. You know, to this day, that's who I miss. But I'm waiting to see if that person emerges, and we haven't really seen that in the statement from Malik Scott. But you guys tell me what you think of Malik Scott stating that fighting is in Deontay Wilder's heart. He'll fight again. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.
To this day!
To this day!
To this day!
To this day!
To this